Yes, people. Welcome back to another watch along. And today we're going to be watching Brighton taking on Ajax, which is absolutely huge in the Conference League. Because Brighton have had a terrible start in this competition. Terrible start with Europa League, actually, my bad. Yeah, they've not won any of the first two games, really. Both Ajax and Brighton today need the win. So, yeah, by the way, the reason I was late is because I'm making my pizza. I've still not ate it yet. Bros, check this. This is all homemade, mates. Look at that. Can you let me get you a close up, man. Let me get you a close up, Brace, of the homemade. Look at that, mate. Look, it's absolutely stunning, Bray. Oh yeah, we got some black peppercorns there. We got some oregano. And we got what else? We got mozzarella, fresh mozzarella, fresh from the bag. Honestly, man, highly recommend making homemade pizza. It is peng. Really good. You're gonna have to deal with me eating this pizza for like 2 minutes, you know. It didn't look too good. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not quite as good as like a frozen Chicago town, right? It's probably not quite as good as a Domino's, but it's 410 calories, mate, and it's high in protein. So what can you even say, Bria? You know what I mean? So good, mate. Unbelievable. Yes, Briggsy. Guys, Briggs is still in Switzerland. He went to the game yesterday, and he's not back yet. He's probably feeling very, very rough. Did I see the Paqueta goal? No, I've not seen the Paqueta goal. Let me check it out. Where is the Paqueta goal? Oh, Aston Villa won 4-1 as well. That's a decent win for them. Here it is. Lucas Paqueta. Great goal, apparently. Let me have a look at this. That's Lucas Paqueta. We're 2-0 down at this point as well, I think. So it's a hoof ball forward. Decent play from Antonio. Oh, what a finish that is from Lucas Paqueta, mate. That is a top finish. That is a top finish. Yes, Karl again, man. In the beats at the last night, man. But honestly, man, like seriously, yeah. If you're looking to lose weight, you've got to keep on eating the meals that you like eating. Otherwise, it's not sustainable, man. It's not sustainable, isn't it? So pizzas, burgers, you got to keep on eating them. You just got to make the right choices. So make your own pizza rather than buying a pizza which is like 900 calories. Make your own, and it's like 400, and it tastes good, man. Mike scuffed. Oh, I don't know, innit? We're done. Pizza. Let's have a look what people are saying. Big up Car Street, man, with a super chat, by the way. Says, why England so arse in both the cricket and football? Shocking. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the cricket. My mate texted me, well, not text me, texted the group chat before and was like, England is so dead. We are the worst defenders in the world. I think, like, have they not defended the title proper? Yo, safe flight, man. Safe flight to Briggsy. Guys, Briggs is about to get on a plane. Oh, safe flight, bro. Yeah, I'm all good, Nacho. I'm all good, man. I just done a show with Football Terrace with Terry and that. So it's a good show. I go on there like once a week, which is decent little exposure, and it's a good conversation usually. So I enjoy going on there. It's decent, man. Yeah, LB, I literally just seen the Paqueta goal, mate. Unreal. Unreal, bro. Right, this game actually is mega. Like, both teams need to win. We're about to get underway. João Pedro, by the way, he cut last time I watched Brighton in this competition. Oh, yeah, Borges' ball, isn't it? Borges' ball. Is he playing? Yeah. Is he the number 9? Number 9? Is he number 9? Number 11. Oh, he's the other guy on the right-hand side. Cool. Right, here we go, man. Do you think you're growing solo or still got to trust the process since you got sponsors and stuff now? I'm definitely growing solo, bro. You know what I mean? Like, we're almost at 9K. We're definitely ahead of where I thought I'd be, like, at this point. I never thought I'd be closing in on 9K before the end of the year. And to be honest with you, like, we'll probably be close to 10K by the end of the year, which is a madness. And yeah, to sponsors, I've not got any sponsors. And I've not reached out to any sponsors yet. And people be like, well, why not? That seems a bit weird. Why? Because you want to establish a base first, right? Well, my view is I want to establish a base before you start getting sponsors on board. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe in the next months, I can then go to sponsors and be like, "Yo, these are the views. What you're saying? See what?" But I didn't want to do it straight away. So you know what I mean? That's a good question, bro. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment. City are going down after Everton, says Stat Padder. Yeah, you wish, Bray. You wish, Bray. Ajax 17th out of 18 teams. What's going on at Ajax, man? I know they're obviously doing rubbish this season and like the fans have been writing, but what's actually at the core of this issue? Like, what is causing that? Because to be 17th, that tells me that there's a fundamental problem with something. That can't literally just be. Oh, the players are just not great. You know what I mean? There's got to be an actual fundamental problem at the football club for you to be 17th. Like the players not getting paid or something. You know what I mean? That's something. It's got to be something seriously bad. You know what I mean? Management. Yeah. I don't know, man. I've not really seen what's going on there, but every so often I just see something pop up on Twitter and it's like, oh, Ajax have lost again or something like that. It's like, what the hell? What's going on, man? What's happening? What's happening? But yeah, man, Brighton need to win this game, really. I mean, they both need to win it, to be honest with you, but just a bit disappointing. Is this their first European campaign ever? Brighton, because they never won a trophy in the history of the club. So I don't know if they've ever been in Europe, but they've not played very well. I remember that first game we watched, didn't we? We did the watch along Brighton versus AEK Athens, and they were poor that day, man. They were poor that day. Yes, Haresh, what are you saying, Brie? What's the score for Sunday? I don't know, but I think we'll win this game. Because the way I see it is, last year, right? You look at the game last year, City away at Old Trafford, and if we're being honest, we were awful that day, and we still shouldn't have got beat. You know what I mean? The referee done us big time. And then the second goal, I think, with the Garnacho, I think was it. It was just a mess, wasn't it? You know what I mean? I think we were just a bit in meltdown because of what had happened. And the defense, you know, Cancelo, Ake, Akanji, and Walker. Oh my god, I couldn't have picked a worse back four. Whereas this time you're gonna have Gvardio in there, John Stones, Diaz. It's going to be a completely different game. So I'm much more confident of winning the match. I was confident last year, but I'm much more confident this time. And like I say, I thought we were poor last year. We were, but we still shouldn't have lost the game, really. We shouldn't have lost the game. So yeah, we'll have to see, man. But listen, it's going to be a big game. Both teams need the win. United could be 10th by the end of the weekend if they lose. And City don't really want to fight. You know, we don't want to be 3 points behind Arsenal, do we? You know what I mean? We want to. Wirtz has just scored, apparently. Well, I'll get the goal up and have a look at it. Let's have a look. You're seeing that Garnacho's getting cancelled. Might be getting a suspension, they reckon. Racismo, innit? Let's have a look at this Wirtz goal, man. That's Borussia Dortmund team gets parking fine. What? No way. They parked somewhere they were not meant to park and got a £50 fine. That's hilarious. Oh my days. Yo, where's this Wirtz goal at, man? Garnacho, he tweeted a picture of chance Brighton just past the post. So there was a picture taken of Onana with the players celebrating after the pen. And it was like, yes, you know what I mean? Like all the players were around him. And then he's quote tweeted it and put 2 gorilla emojis on it. So he's getting cancelled for racismo. And but Onana has now tweeted to say, nah, he didn't mean it like that. He meant like, one second, let me zoom in. He tweeted it because like I'm strong or something. I can't remember exactly what he said, but like basically just saying, nah, you got it wrong, man. You got it wrong. It's not like that. Oh, there he goes. He says, people cannot choose what I should be offended by. I know exactly what Garnacho meant. He meant power and strength. The matter should go no further. Onana said that. So, yeah, like strength, innit? You know what I mean? Like strength, because gorillas are bare strong. One of the strongest animals out there, innit? But, you know, people are saying, nah, he didn't do that. He tweeted it because he's black, basically. So, we'll see what happens with that one, to be honest, because Onana's saying, nah, he didn't mean it like that. But can he? Because do you know when it happened to Bernardo Silva? Did it with Mendy? Didn't Mendy come out and was like, nah, it did like it was fine or whatever? So, but he still got done, Bernardo. Even though I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, could be wrong on this, but didn't Mendy come out and say, nah, it's fine, like I don't have a problem with it, but they still banned him. So, you know, it's then becomes difficult because you've banned one guy for doing it, even when the other guy said it's fine. But then you know what I mean. So they were joking around, yeah. So listen, I don't know, man. Banter. Guy needs to be media trained ASAP. Yeah, it's a bit of a madness, but I just don't know. Yeah, I just don't know how they're going to deal with this because they've already banned Bernardo for doing something similar. And Mendy come out and was like, no, it's fine, but they still banned him. So even though Onana's come out and said it's fine, they've kind of set a precedent. So listen, I don't know, man. I don't know where they go with this. Well, yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, so I think it's a reasonable explanation, isn't it? It's not like you look at his explanation and go, "That's BS." Like, yeah, gorilla strength. The guy, and the thing is as well, you've not seen a photo. He's looking quite pumped. You know what I mean? Like he's tense in his chest and shit. So he does look quite muscly. I don't know, man. It's crazy, isn't it? It's a crazy world we live in, people, man. Anyway, 9 minutes in. 9 minutes in already. What the hell? We've been waffling hard there. We've been waffling hard. The robots had a reboot. He'll score at the weekend. Yeah. He looked a lot better yesterday. He did look a lot better, and obviously he got chances, which was great. Still didn't look fully 100%, but looked a lot better. See how he gets on in it. See how he gets on at the weekend. Who knows how he get on? Do us a favour, by the way, guys. If you've not done so already, help me out. Could you hit the thumbs up button on the stream? If you're watching on a mobile or an iPad, come out of the live chat and then hit like and then just come back in the live chat. Just help support the channel, man. Appreciate that. Liverpool 1-0 up, apparently. I want to see this Wirtz goal, man. Let me refresh. There we go. Wirtz goal. Let me check the Wirtz goal out. Wait to do it. No, man, because I need to see this in the flesh, even though I'm watching it on TV, but you know what I mean? Good boy. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Nice area there. Wirtz was in a decent area. Good finish into the bottom corner. It's not a mad goal, but yeah, we need to do a watch along of Wirtz, don't we, guys? We need to check this guy out because especially now it's heating up on Musiala. More news didn't it come out today on Musiala, man. I'm telling you, this ain't normal. This, I think the guy wants out all the time. I think he wants out, man. Let me. By the way, Fulham have earmarked Calvin Phillips as a replacement for Paulinho. Yeah, I think that's actually a good sign of Fulham if they can get him. Yeah, another guy, Maximilian Koch says Pep Guardiola sees Musiala as becoming the best number 10 in the world within 1 to 2 years at the latest. Man City manager wants the player to be Kevin De Bruyne's successor. I think he wants out, man. I genuinely don't think he wants to stay. I know people be like, he's just doing it because he wants a new contract. Maybe. But the stuff that I'm reading, man, it's not normal. It more points towards the guy wants a transfer. It's a good point, Pep. The only thing I'd say on Paqueta is if he gets cleared of the involvement, then I think you're safe, aren't you? Because they've reviewed it, they've looked into it and said, right, we've looked into the problem and we've checked it all out and nothing's wrong. It's completely fine. It's completely innocent. I think at that point, you're all right. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I agree. I think Paqueta's more along the lines of a Bernardo Silva replacement. Get Musiala in, man. Maybe Nacho. I mean, we speak about this all the time, don't we? Pep Guardiola and when he's going to leave. And the thing that I say all the time is if he leaves, tell me where he's going. Tell me where he's going that makes sense. Oh, what a ball that was for Brighton. Couldn't get there. If he leaves, tell me where he's going. So then you got to face the question: why would he leave City? The actual main thing of why he might leave City is he wants a break. Because if you look at what other clubs he could go to, very few clubs, in my opinion, look as attractive as City. You know what I mean? Even Barcelona look a mess. You know what I mean? Like not got the finances. The club's in a mess. Like, would he go there? I don't think he would. I think he's the type of guy who's like, no, I've done my time now at Barcelona. I ain't going back there. So then it's more along the lines of, would he take up international management? I think that's the most dangerous thing. I think England, honestly, is the biggest threat. England manager and he gets tired and decides he wants a break. That's for me the two most likely outcomes. Because I don't see him at all going to any other clubs other than maybe PSG, but I still think that's unlikely. Maybe Scottish City fan, but with Pep, I feel like he'd only really take on a team that he feels can win. And if you look at the Spanish team, I just don't think they look like they've quite got enough to win a major tournament, in my opinion. I don't think they're too far away, but I just don't really think at the top end of the pitch, I still think they're lacking. But yeah, maybe he's managed Spain. But if he looks at England, England have the squad to win a major trophy. So he might be like, yo, let's move on that one. And he ain't going to go Real Madrid. No chance. So Brighton in this game so far dominating the possession, and Ajax look to be playing on the counter attack. which obviously I've not seen Ajax play this year, but already it looks like they've got a couple fast players in the team, so it'll be interesting to see if they can pull it off. But Brighton doing all right at the moment. Brighton doing all right. Yeah, Musa, this is a thing, mate. Like, Pep's got a dream job at City, hasn't he? He runs the club effectively. And okay, he might not get everything he wants with the transfers. I think that's pretty clear with Calvin Phillips. I don't think Pep wanted Phillips, in my opinion. I don't think he wanted him to start with. And obviously this summer we ballsed up with the midfield. But ultimately, yeah, he probably gets pretty much what he wants most of the time. Not every time, but most of the time. I think he loves it. I think he loves the situation. Karabakh goal, yeah. Big. Yeah, Miles, I think he's got a couple of names, isn't it? Carlos Forbes Borges, I think his name is, or something like that. So, I don't know. Let's see how it goes, isn't it? Ajax are in the relegation zone. Yeah, that's a madness, isn't it? Imagine if they got relegated. Woohoo! That'd be freaking insane, man. That'd be insane. Yo, Smokey's smoking some high grade there, bro. For real. For real. Jesus, man. Toulouse. I have a Toulouse shirt, man. I should have wore it tonight, shouldn't I? But as I'm not doing a Liverpool watch along, I kind of thought there's no point. But I do have a Toulouse kit. Who scored in the Liverpool game? Was it the guy who went to school with my mate? Where is it? Liverpool, where are you? There you are. No, it's not him. Wonder if he consider taking over a women's national team. I have no idea. Depends if he knows the players, innit? Because you have to know the players. Otherwise, you're going in, you can be the best manager in the world, right? But if you don't know the players, if you don't know how certain players play and that, then like you can be a good manager, but ultimately I think you got to have a knowledge of the game. So you'd have to find out how much women's football does he watch, etc., etc. Yes, yes, Si, what you saying, Bray? Ahmad, I don't know score prediction yet, but I'm going for a City win. I do think we'll win this time. Bro. You know what's funny, right? Is whenever something good happens to City, well, opposition fans say, "Oh, it's going to only last a couple of years." I remember we got bought by Sheikh Mansour, right? And all my mates were like, "He's only going to be there 2 years. He'll get bored and leave." Never left. Sergio Aguero, oh, he'll leave. He'll go Real Madrid in 2 years. Never left. Same with David Silva. Then we got Pep Guardiola. He only does 2 years. He only does 3 years. He'll be gone in 3 years. Then you got Haaland. He'll be got Real Madrid in 3 years. Well, why does everyone do that, man? Is it like a coping mechanism? Like, I don't get it. It's weird. I feel like I've never said that about any other club. I mean, like Arsenal signed Declan Rice. I've never gone, oh, he'll be there 2 years. I've never done that. I just find it proper strange how opposition fans they literally do it about everyone. It's so strange. Like, it's again, if we sign Musiala, I guarantee everyone will go, he'll go Real Madrid in 2 years. It's like, oh my days, man. What's wrong with you, man? It must be a coping mechanism or something. Because it makes no sense. And you're wrong every time. I got to say, Brighton are looking a lot better in this game than they did against Athens. No real sort of quality yet in the final third as of yet, but they are looking a lot better in this game. Looking better than Ajax. Ajax are looking a bit weird, man. Also, like, I'm not being funny, but I thought Ajax were more of like a get on the ball team rather than sit there and counter attack. Like, obviously, maybe this year because of what's happening, and maybe they've adapted, but I thought like Ajax were all about the pauser and that getting on the ball, possession merchants. Here's a question for you, right? And if there's any United fans in the chat, I want you to answer this as well. And don't worry, it won't be for you. We're just genuinely curious. Would you take any United player at all in the starting 11, in a combined 11? Because I don't think I would. Again, 2 years on the trot. Who would you take? I don't think I'd pick a single United player in my team. Do you not think that's wild? Do you not think that's wild? And this is what I always say. When I say stuff like that, right? When I say stuff like that, sometimes people go, oh, you're just being stupid. Like the opposition fans, you're just being stupid. I actually think you should see that more of a problem rather than me trying to murk your club. I'm not saying that to murk United. I'm saying it to raise to you that you're in a bad situation because I'm not taking one single one of your players. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't take Bruno. I wouldn't, honestly, guys. You could pay me £1 million and I wouldn't take Bruno. That's not true. I would take the £1 million. But you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't take Bruno Fernandes, man. I think he's awful. I think his energy, man. He's got a bad energy about him. I think he's got a bad energy about him. I know he can create. I know he can score goals and that, but it's not all about that, innit? You know what I mean? You can be in work, right? I don't know what your jobs are, yeah? Whether you're in an office, whether you work in a garage or whatever. And you can have a colleague, right, who's mint, right? Who's mint at what he does or she does. But if they're an absolute arse and they're moaning 24/7, like you get in there at 9 a.m, yeah? You've just travelled all the way on the train, you know what I mean? Paying 200, 300 quid a month to get the train. The train's full. Yeah, I mean, you're not got a seat. It stinks. BO everywhere. You're late. It's raining, and you get into work, and the guy starts moaning. Even if he's meant at his job, you're just gonna be like, "This guy, man, this guy." And I just feel that's Bruno. You know what I mean? I just feel he just moans too much. And yes, he's a good footballer, but I just cannot believe that they've made him captain. I just don't get that at all. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. That's not a captain for me. A captain is a player that leads by example with good energy, gets people up for it. And not me, man. Not for me. Yeah, Shake, you're right, bro. United's a mess, man. From top to bottom, it is just a complete mess. They got to hope that this what's this new owner guy called that's coming in? Jim Ratcliffe. They got to hope that he's going to put some cash in and just sort it out, man, because they're just a complete and utter mess. I guess one thing you got to say really is, you know, credit to Ferguson for keeping it all sort of progressing in the right direction, because since he's left, it's just exploded, hasn't it? You know what I mean? So you got to give him credit, really. Statement FC. Yeah. Glazer's been playing them for 17 years. MLK, listen, for me personally, I think Pep's the best manager of all time. I think he's clear, not clear as in like massively clear, but I think he's above Alex Ferguson in my opinion. Because for me, he's managed two of the best teams I've ever seen in my life. Barcelona, which for me personally is still the best football team I've ever seen, which is mad because I'm not even being biased. And I know some other fans who don't support City who say no, last year's City team was the best team of all time. But for me, I just think that Barcelona team was special. And then City of last year, again, is another, he's got to be in the top 3 teams of all time. So he's managed two of the best teams of all time. You know what I mean? For me, he is the best manager in the world ever, in my view. And United fans will never accept that. And I wouldn't expect them to. To be fair, if they did accept it, I think they're a bit weird. Oh, is that a penalty for Brighton? Oh, the referee said no. The referee said no, it's no pen. So coming together, he said. João Pedro, man, that guy wins pens. I'd love to see a replay of that, you know. Yeah, everyone was selling me before the 17th or something. That's a madness. I say this as well, right? If Pep Guardiola wins another Champions League at City, that's 2 in. Say he wins it this year. This is 8th year. That's 2 in 8 years. Ferguson won 2 in 20. You know what I mean? That's a free kick. Or are they going to VAR check this penalty that was a shout from before? Are they going to review this? The referee said it was a shoulder to shoulder. Let's have a look. Oh, why are you showing us that? Why are you showing us the free kick? Show us the pen. Oh, what do you think about that, man? I can see what the referee is saying, but the guy gets the ball and he does kind of lean into him. Is that a pen? No. All right, okay. Well, I guess for me, in that situation, if you're going by the clear and obvious thing, it's probably the correct call, because I can understand why some people might say that's a pen, but for me, it's not clearly and obviously a penalty, in my opinion. So that's probably the correct decision not to review it. It's one of them, though. If he gives a penalty, you probably don't overturn it and not give a penalty, because it's not obviously clearly and not a penalty. That's a difficult call. Anyway, free kick in a decent position. It's Lewis Dunk. Ronaldo-esque, hits the wall, goes out for a corner. You have a feeling Brighton are going to collapse at some point in this season, says RGS. I don't think that's the worst shout in the world, and I've said something similar, because they're playing Europa League football. Do you think they can keep this up all season with Europa League? Well, I mean, they're going to be out of Europa League, so maybe not. I don't know, man. I think if they... Oh, shot over the bar there. I think if they finish in the top 7 this year, given they sold Caicedo, given that they've had Europa League football, I think that's a real success. But we want to see them spending some of that money, man. They're sat on about £400 million worth of cash. They need to be spending some of that money. Yeah, I like Paqueta as well, Leonard, bro. Do you think Villa will get top 5? I think they've got a chance of getting top 5, 100%. I think they're in that shout with Newcastle. Let's have a look at the table. I'll tell you who's in there. Right, so 5th spot is going to be between... I think Liverpool, Arsenal, City and Spurs are probably the top 4. So they're going to be in it with Villa, Newcastle. I don't think Brighton will be up there come the end. I don't think United will. Keep your eye on Chelsea, because they're currently, 7 points behind. They've got a couple of different... Well, they've got, I think, Brentford coming up, which I guess is a tricky game. And they've got some hard fixtures. But I just have a feeling that they're going to go on a bit of a run at some point. And they might sneak up. And, of course, they've got no European football. But, yeah, it's going to be between Villa, Newcastle. Really, they're the 2 sort of main teams in it. I just don't think United have got enough. Newcastle need the top Champions League, though, whether it's 4th, 5th, or whatever. They need to get back in the Champions League. Otherwise, it's a little bit of a rough chart, you know what I mean? Like, when we went in the Champions League, we never went out of it, you know what I mean? Yeah, Sheikh, I've seen that. What's his actual reasoning, bro? Did he give a reason? Like, what's his reasoning for saying that Arsenal will win the league this year? Like, did they, Robert? Maybe I'm wrong then, bro. Maybe I'm wrong. Won't be the first time. Ajax have been really poor here, you know, to be honest with you. I didn't expect miracles given that they're 17th, but I expect them to be a lot better than they are today. A lot better. Yeah, Spurs is the interesting one, isn't it? How long can Spurs keep up this run that they're on? I don't think they'll win the league. But I think they'll get top 4. I think they'll get top 4 in the end quite comfortably. And even if not, they'll get, I think, top 5. And obviously, you know, this coefficient thing means that there's a decent chance that the 5th spot... What is he doing there? There's a decent chance that the 5th spot gets Champions League this season, isn't it? It's weird, Shake. Weird, bro. Said that City will have a treble hangover. I think that's such a weird thing to say. Like, there's no evidence to suggest that at all. Do you believe in the Community Shield curse? What is the Community Shield curse, bro? What is that? What is the curse, bro? Dark horse for top 6, Notts Forest, says Timmy. Yeah, they've won 2 out of 9 games, bro. They are a good team, though. They are a good team. I don't think they deserve to be 15th. They've been unlucky in a few of their games. They only lost 1 in the last 5, but top 6 is probably a bit of a stretch, bro. To be honest with you. Yeah, I agree, Amy. 100%. Natural says, I think we'll win the treble again. I'm feeling it all over again, LB. Well, I've said I think we'll win the treble, but a different treble. I think we'll get knocked out of the FA Cup, but I think we'll win the Club World Cup, and I think it'll be the different treble. Premier League, Club World Cup, and the Champions League. I think we're going to win that treble this year. Oh, we've certainly got a great chance, but I just have a feeling that's what we're going to do, and not the FA Cup, man. Yeah, it's a big win that for Villa, though. 4-1 against AZ, because they're apparently meant to be pretty sick, you know, AZ, aren't they? 2-1 Liverpool, people saying. Alex Grimaldo's just scored. Remember him? People saying City should have signed him when we was in our left-back sort of hunting days. Mate, Ajax are so mid, man. No, that's not even the right thing to say. Not even mid. It's awful, man. What is this? What we're watching here? This is the great Ajax. What? This is so poor. They are awful, man. Like I said, I'm not even expecting miracles. I'm just expecting them to be slightly better than they are. Oh, madness. They proper dropped off, man. Great Wirtz assist. Was that the Yeah, let me watch it. I got it for some reason. I got it up and then clicked play and then just didn't actually watch it for some reason. Let me. No, it's lagging. Yeah. Let me see what he's saying. Oh, nice. That was class from Wirtz as well. That was class from Florian Wirtz. Wow. I tell you what, man, it's going to be difficult for us to decide who we want, him or Musiala, because they're both top players. I mean, who we want. It's not really our choice, I suppose, but like as a fan, who you prefer, Musiala or Wirtz, because they both look so good. Kovacic has been weird, man. He started the season off pretty good. Yeah, first couple of games, I was like, yo, this is unreal. And then he just sort of, I don't know, man. Just sort of not been very good since then, which is disappointing, really. I'll be on the fence, Musiala versus. I'm not on the fence, really, bro, because my pick at the moment is Musiala, based on the fact that I've not actually seen Wirtz play a full match. I've only ever seen him in highlights. So my pick is Musiala because he's the one I've seen play. But We are going to start doing some Leverkusen watch-alongs, and then we'll decide, man, 100%. Endo got his first Liverpool goal, did he? Imagine if they would have got a proper defensive midfielder, man. They would have had like a proper sick opportunity to win the league, but they messed around, didn't they? They messed around big time. Nah, the whole time I don't think there is any rumours about Wirtz. It's just sort of people saying they want Wirtz over Musiala. Nunez. Darwin Nunez just scored, man. Oh, chance here for Brighton. Oh, what a save. Big save there from the Ajax goalkeeper. It's from João Pedro with the shot. It's a corner ball now for Brighton. That's the best chance of the game. Decent striker as well from João Pedro. It wasn't a penalty either, which was a bit of a madness. Keeper gets down well. It's a good save, that. Good save. Cross comes in. Flicked away. And what, there's 9 minutes left in this first half. I've got to say, man, I think keeper doing there. I think Brighton will be a bit disappointed that they've not actually scored, because Ajax have been poor. You've got to imagine that at some point in this game, Ajax will actually wake up. I mean, I don't know if that is true. I don't know if they will, but surely they're not just going to be this bad the whole match. That was a great effort from João Pedro. Really unlucky. Great save. Yeah, I do, DJ. I do have a Toulouse shirt, bro. I got a Toulouse shirt with that secret shirts, random shirt thing that you get. I actually got a Toulouse kit, man, which was proper weird, man, because my mate, I think it's Toulouse. Let me check the Toulouse squad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, man. Toulouse squad. Chance here for Brighton. Cleared away. Detailed. I must have left, man. We're going to transfers and find out who it was. That is. Oh, Reece Healy, right? Reece Healy used to play for him. He now plays for Watford. And he used to go to school with my mate in Moston. And yeah. So my mate was like, oh yeah, he was just, I don't know why it come up, but he was just telling me this time. It's like, oh yeah, my mate. Oh no, I'll tell you why it come up, right? Because he got a move to Toulouse in France. And I think he was doing all right. And then it was like 2 weeks before, I think I might have told this story before. It was like 2 weeks before they played PSG, Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. Guy like broke his leg or something. Or like did his ACL or some shit like that, man. Imagine that. You'd be absolutely wounded, wouldn't you? Guy missed the game. I don't know if he ended up playing against them in the end, like in the reverse fixture or whatever, but yeah, basically that's the situation. But he slammed it, right? He slammed it like 2 years ago when Toulouse were in League Two. He scored 20 goals, 4 assists in 32 games. And then last year, he only played 4 matches in the League One because I think of his injury. But he scored 2 goals. He scored 2 goals in 60 minutes and then got a move to Watford this year. How much did they pay for him? Free transfer. Free transfer for a guy that scored 20 goals and 4 assists. I know he was in the second division, but still, that's pretty decent. So he has 28. Anyway, yeah, so cut a long story short, he was telling me about that. And then literally, to Christmas, my sister got me one of them secret shirts. Boom, Toulouse kit. And I was like, that is wild. So I rang my mate and I was like, yo, you know, you told me this guy, who plays for Toulouse. I was like, it's got a Toulouse kit. Proper mad. Five minutes to go here. Not been the greatest game, to be honest with you. Like, Brighton have been decent on the ball, but when they get the ball forward, they don't really look like creating too much. They've had a couple of chances, but nothing other than that João Pedro chance, but it was still a difficult angle. It wasn't like a great opportunity. I wouldn't say it was a big chance missed because it was a hard effort. But so I'm saying it's like surely at some point Ajax have got to do better because they've just been whacked. Like, let's be real. In nowhere, man. Your thoughts on Borges? I think he's a great player, but not really maybe the style we were looking for, or maybe Pep just didn't like him or whatever. Wirtz again. What? Bro, we need to do a watch along, man. We need to do a watch along of Florian Wirtz season. Let me have a look at this. What the hell? This is Florian Wirtz. Second assist for him. I'm going to check his stats, man. His stats must be absolutely wild this year because the last time I think I checked Florian Wirtz's stats was like 3 weeks ago, and the guy was cooking. What is that Karabag player doing, by the way, on that goal for Leverkusen? I didn't really do anything there, did he? To be fair, I can't really give him too much credit on that, but sick finish, to be fair, from whoever the guy was who scored. Wirtz is the chosen one. Watch Brazil scout Wirtz. What do you mean, bro? Watch Brazil. What are you saying, CB, bro? We say, bro. What does that mean, innit? Watch Brazil. You telling me, bro? Matoma, straight to goalkeeper. 1-0 Brighton. 1-0 Brighton. There it is. There's the goal. They deserved the goal, really. They've been by far the better team. And it's João Pedro, man. This guy scores goals. He scores goals. And Ajax, mate. What is wrong with him? What is wrong with him? Matoma cuts in off the left-hand side. The shot is straight at the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper parries it straight in the middle. It's not a particularly good save because he just puts it in the danger area. And then it's an easy tapping in the end for João Pedro. But this is nice play from Matoma. The shot, like I say, is not the best shot in the world. The keeper, he won't be happy with that. He's put that in the danger area, man. You got to be putting that away sideways, bro. I mean, I guess the shot is low, so it's kind of difficult for him. But I still think you got to blame the goalkeeper there for putting it in a dangerous area. But yeah, Brighton thoroughly deserved that lead. Thoroughly. Oh, Brazil Scout is a YouTube channel. All right, okay. I never heard of that, bro. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look, bro. I like this João Pedro, you know me. I think he's pretty decent. How old is he? João Pedro. He's only 22. I do like him, you know. I do like him. He's got something about him. He scored 5 goals. In fact, 6 goals now. 6 goals, 1 assist in 13 matches. And last year, he was playing in the Championship. He got 11 goals, 4 assists, or 15 total in 35. Season before that, bearing in mind he would have been, 19? He got 4 goals, 1 assist in 1,700 minutes. But obviously got relegated that year. I didn't really play too much. But yeah, I do like him. I like him. But yeah, not good goalkeeper, Nat, man. Not good goalkeeper, Nat. You got to be putting that away to the side, man. You can't be putting that in the danger area. Remember how Fabrizio was hyping him up when he moved to England? I don't remember that, but clearly he was onto something because he does look mint and he's only 22. He's only 22. Is that half time? Guys just done no added time. I think that's half time. The referee's just been like, nope, it's too cold, mate. We need to get off the pitch. That is half time. Okay, Fez. There we go. You see Arsenal linked with Douglas Luiz today. I was thinking he probably wouldn't be the worst cover option for Rodri. Yeah, but you know my thoughts on this, bro. I just don't think that's going to work, mate. I just don't. I've come to the conclusion, and I spam this out all the time, so you guys are probably bored of it, but I just don't think that's going to work because he's just not going to play. I think you got to buy a midfielder that can play DM as well, like Gundogan. I think that's how it's going to work. What's the Liverpool game saying? I don't know, but I'll put it on Matt as well, innit? Oh, there's only 2 minutes added on time in that one. Is there any other games? Let's put live Northern Ireland snooker on Eurosport. But yeah, listen, it's let's have a look at some of the other results then today in the Europa League and Conference League. So West Ham got beat against Olympiacos 2-1. What's that saying about that table then? So they stay top, but that is a tight group, man. 3 matches played. West Ham and Freiburg both on 6 points. Olympiacos on 4. In fact, let me whack this on screen so you can see what I'm actually looking at. Let me zoom in. Here we go. Boom. So yeah, look, this is the table. So that's pretty close. 3 games to play there. And West Ham now have Olympiacos at home. So really, they want to avoid defeat in that next game. Really, to be honest here. What else is going on? Marseille beat Athens before, and obviously it's 1-0 Brighton, which is a big result for them. But it's still, at this moment in time, means Brighton are below Athens. And Brighton have got to go to Ajax in the next match, which could be probably more difficult than this. They've got to win today, Brighton. 100%. They've got to hold on to this. Rangers drew with Sparta Prague away from home before. Yeah, they've still got a decent chance. They've got to take them back to, Ibrox and get a win there, innit? You know what I mean? Get a win against Sparta Prague. That'll put them on 5, 6, 7 points above them. And you're probably hoping, I don't know, if you're Rangers there, do you want a draw or do you want Real Betis to win and just try and get through second place? Because if you draw, it keeps Limassol in it. Whereas if you win the next game against Sparta Prague, right, you got 7 points. You go above Sparta Prague into 7. If Real Betis win, they go to 9, so it'll be 7. It'll be 9 for Real Betis, 7 for Rangers, 4 for Sparta Prague. But if you go, nah, we want a draw, then that keeps Limassol closer to you as well. So I don't know what you really want there if you're a Rangers fan. Bit of a weird one. Yeah, not really bothered about that one. Group E, Liverpool chilling. Yeah, Liverpool are chilling. They're absolutely chilling there now, aren't they, Liverpool? They're absolutely chilling. They're pretty much qualified, pretty much top the group. Pure chill mode. Group F. Yeah, I don't care about none of them. Where's the Villa one in the Conference League? Because didn't they get beaten their first match or something? Yeah, they got beat. They're top of the group, though. They should be chill now as well. I think that's pretty much it, innit? Are there any other English teams? Aberdeen, not English, but what are they saying? Third. Hey, looking great, Brev. Who you got to play next? Oh, you're playing at the moment against PAOK, who are top of the group, right? So you kind of need to win that, and then you got to play him at your gaff. Interesting. So got a chance of going through. Yeah, that's pretty much it, innit? And we've got some Saudi ball. Cool. There you go then. Interesting, man. Interesting. West Ham European unbeaten record. Oh yeah, didn't they have like a British record or something? West Ham. I'm pretty sure they had like a British record. Get this snooker off, man. It's not even in HD, man. Anyone? So you know I got first world problems, man. I struggle to watch anything now that's not in in the hood. You know what I mean? If it's not in HD, I'm like, I can't watch it. It hurts my eyes. They'll beat Ajax. Yeah, they'll probably beat Ajax, but you know what I'm saying though, innit? Like, could be a tricky game. Højlund is better than Haaland, says Mohammed. I mean, that's just not true, is it? Yeah, I mean, that's just what factual evidence is there to suggest that he's actually better than? There's nothing there. There's no facts, bro. That is just an opinion. There is nothing that you can factually tell me that Højlund is better at, because he's not. He even come out and said the other week he was like, he's better than me. So why you try to gas Højlund up, Mohammed Bray? It's not the one, innit? It's not the one. Thoughts on Sunday? Excited, nervous, need to win. I think we will win. He's watching a boxing on Saturday night anyway. Fury Ngannou. 6 p.m. start it is. I don't think there's any football on Saturday either, so it's not gonna like clash. Yeah, nothing's on, man. No one's watching Wolves, Newcastle in it, so that's a pretty chiller. It's the thingy in it. It's Barcelona versus Real Madrid, man. Yeah, I know I say this all the time, right? So sorry for saying it, repeating myself, but why on earth, right, is that not on TV? La Liga TV, apparently. What the hell is that? I gotta pay, have I? I gotta pay, mate. Oh wait, it's on Prime. Amazon Prime. Do I have to pay extra for that then, or what? Maybe you do get it then. Maybe it's on Amazon Prime. It says here, don't miss a minute of the action on La Liga TV. Available on UK via Premier Sports and Amazon Video, and in the Republic of Ireland via Sky Islands Sky Sports Extra Pack. So maybe it is. Maybe you can watch the El Clasico, but you got to watch it on Amazon Prime. I don't know, man. Surely it's got to be on TV or like Prime or something. There's no way that it can't be on. Yeah, CB, I'll check it out, bro. I will check it out, man. 100%, I'll watch it. But yeah, I'm going to watch the El Clasico. I'll probably do a watch along for it, unless I'm doing something, which I don't think I am. Yeah, I'll probably watch that El Clasico, do a watch along, because the English football this weekend is dead on Saturday, mate. It is dead. Chelsea, Brentford. Nah, no, not for me. Arsenal, Sheffield United. I'm going to swerve it. Bournemouth, Burnley. Nah, although it's actually a big game, man. I might whack that on the iPad, man, because that is both teams desperately need to win. And Wolves, Newcastle. Like, it's not the one, innit? It's not the one. And I don't think I've watched Barcelona yet. Have we done a Barcelona watch along yet? I feel like we've done a lot of watch alongs in the last couple of like weeks and that, so I can't even remember. But I don't know. Have we watched Barcelona yet? Have we done a watch along? I feel like we have, but I can't remember what. Maybe I'm capping in it. Maybe that's not true. But yeah, watch along this Saturday. 3:30 kickoff UK time it is. So we will be there, but you'll have to find a way of watching it because at the moment I don't know if you can watch it. La Liga TV is dead, is it? Mad. João Pedro, Almar. Barca's so dead. Yeah, they're not obviously mint. If we got them drawn now, if we drew them in the next round, I wouldn't be sitting there going, "Oh shit, like we're in the mud." But I think they're a decent team. Like we'd have to be on our game, but you know what I mean. I don't really see us in a position where we get knocked out of them. I think that'd be very surprising, to be honest. Oh, we got some Carabao Cup action next week. What would you rather me watch next week on Wednesday? West Ham versus Arsenal, or Man United versus Newcastle United? Man United versus Newcastle United, I guess most people will say, but let me know in the chat, innit? Which one would you rather me watch? Barca apparently selling new camp seats in auction. Wow. You know what's mad, right? You know what's mad? I remember like last summer or whatever, doing the streams and that. And I was like, yo, Barcelona in the mud financially. And Barcelona fans, right, were that delusional that they was like, no, we're not, we're fine. And I was like, bro, you're literally selling future income to cover current costs. Like, you do not have to be a financial guru to realize that selling your future, it's like you saying to your boss, give me my next year's wage now, and I'll still work for you next year. Great news, right? But next year, when you go to buy your food and you got no money because you spent it all now, it's not great, Brev. You know what I'm saying? So, and they were delusional. They were like, it's fine, we're going to be all right. And it was like, bro, are you sure? They're, you know what I mean? Man are doing weddings on the pitch. It's a madness. It's a madness. They are screwed, man. So, like, basically what they need to do is they need to be mint. They need to be successful because they need to do well in the Champions League, so they get Champions League cash. This is one of the problems in the last 3 years. I don't think they've got out of the group stage once in the last 3 years. In fact, I can check it. Barcelona Champions League record. There we go. Transfer mark. Let's have a look. So, yeah, 3 years on the bounce. Oh, no, this is that. This is this year. I don't know why it's done like that. The last 2 years, they've not got out of their group stage. The year before that, they got to the last 16, which isn't great. The year before that, they got to quarterfinals. They've not been in a semi-final since 2019. And then it was quarterfinal. They won it in 2015 against Juventus. And since then, in how many years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 years, they've got to one semi-final. They failed to get out of the group twice. The rest are quarterfinals, last 16. So they're not done great, Brev. They're not done great, Brave. It's a shame, really, to be honest with you, because when I was growing up and City were rubbish, like, but I like Barcelona. I was a fan of Barcelona. I was a Barcelona fan, you know what I mean? But like, I liked watching, but I mean, who didn't like watching Barcelona, right? Like, for me, greatest football team I've ever seen. And obviously at the time, they was the team that was like stopping United a lot from winning the Champions League, which is also great. But they seemed to do things the right way, whereas Real Madrid obviously had their Galactico signings. They had a lot of players come from the academy, playing football in a nice way. It wasn't fire and hiring managers, whereas at Real Madrid it was fire and hiring and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like the whole club has just become rotten. I don't like them anymore. I don't like the club anymore. Like the guys who run it, the finances, the shit that's coming out about like the referees. I just gone off them, man, massively. I still don't like Real Madrid. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is where we're at, man. This is where we're at. It's a weird one, man. Definitely a weird one. Barca are dark horses in the Champions League this season, LB, says Pep Merchant. But yeah, madness. Anyway, second half about to begin. Big 45 minutes for both teams here. Yes, Briggsy. How have you not sat off, bro? You got on the plane about an hour ago, didn't you? Big up Briggsy, man. Yeah, Lacardo, bro. That's on mad maths. That is on mad maths, bro. Could you ever see Pep going back to Barca? I mean, I wouldn't say no, but I just think that like he's probably. I just feel like he's the guy who's like, nah, been there, done it. Like next chapter, you know what I mean? And I don't think he'd go there with all the financial situation that's going on because they're a mess. But who knows? You know what I mean? He's a Barcelona lad, so maybe he would go there. Finished their club when they bought Coutinho and Dembele. Yeah. Well, one of the things that they did, I think you're right actually there, Andrew. I think one of the things that started their mess up was one Neymar leaving. And I think you can sort of look at Neymar leaving and go, that was the start of it all going wrong for me. Because listen, Neymar leaving, yeah. Let me just quickly get the timer up. Oops. Neymar leaving was a bad situation because Neymar at Barcelona was class, mate. Like, don't tell me Neymar wasn't good at Barcelona. He wasn't unreal. But it also shouldn't have been the end of the world because they got 222 million euros. The problem is they panicked and they went and bought Dembele, who, by the way, is a good player. But was he worth 150 million euros? No, they panic bought. What they would have been better off doing is saying, hang on a minute. We didn't expect this because no one expected it. It was out of the blue, wasn't it? Because they paid the release clause. I don't even think they knew about it until they seen the money in the bank account. I think they, in hindsight, now looking back, I think they should have just gone, whoa, we don't know what's going on here. We just got 200 million. We just lost Neymar. Let's not panic buy. Let's take our time and make the right signing. That might have been Dembele. They might have looked at it a year later and gone, Dembele. But I think for me, yeah, I just think that they made wrong calls. Coutinho, that's a wrong call. He's good at Liverpool, man, but he wasn't a Barcelona player. He wasn't like that. He was like, I think they deviated. So yeah, man, I just think Barcelona screwed themselves. Obviously, financial situation deteriorated. Stadium, whilst it's a historic stadium, needs a lot doing to it to modernize it and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I think it's a shame. It is a shame because they were a class club. But you know what's funny? Everyone talks about them being historic. I don't think they won their first Champions League until the 90s. Like actual Champions League, not European Cup. In fact, 2005. Really? Is that the first time they won it? Yeah. Oh no, 1992 European Champions Club Cup. Is that what's that? Is that the actual? I think that is the old one, isn't it? Yeah, because that's the cup Winners' Cup, which we won that one. So yeah, they didn't win it till the 90s. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a bit of a madness. Bro, how is this guy still not in the air, man? You know what I mean? It's 9:05. The guy messaged us an hour ago in the chat and was like, I'm getting on the plane, he's still here. What the hell? EasyJet moving mad. 92 was it? So they didn't win their first one until 1992. That's a madness. I tell you guys, I know this doesn't come as much of a surprise, but Ajax have serious problems, man. Guys, they've got serious problems. Brighton are a good team, man, but you don't get dominated like this for the full game. It's a madness. Brighton's semi-cooking as well. Yeah, mate, Briggsy, I would have had you home by now, bro. If I was the pilot, you might have not been on the Manchester runway, but Pedal to the metal, Bray. Oh, good tackle, lad. Good tackle. What's my score for the prediction? I don't know a score prediction, Shay, but I think City will win the game, lad. I don't know. What do you think, Shay? You're an Arsenal fan, so I'm interested to hear your take on the game on Sunday. Do you reckon City will beat United or what? Top 5 most important City players. Edison. Rodri. Diaz. John Stones. Obviously, Kevin De Bruyne, but he's injured. Probs Haaland, bro. Probs. I actually think people will be like, no, Haaland's actually not that important because he just scores goals, but I actually do think he's important. But obviously, Kevin De Bruyne when he's fit, but he's not fit, so it is what it is. Jack Lee says he feels another 6-1. Yeah, I'm hoping that we cook them, man. I'm hoping we cook them. They're due a cooking, innit? They're 100% due a cooking. Their club is due one hell of a cooking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? Come on, Brighton, man. Cook these. These are here for the taking here. Big time. I actually a dead team, man. Like, if Brighton fix up, they could score another couple here. Definitely. Yes, just aim. Welcome in, Bray. 100%. 100%. Maguire back in their lineup as well. Well, it'll be interesting to see how Maguire gets on because at the moment, big, strong centre backs are having a relatively bit of success against Haaland recently, and he is big and strong, but he's also a bit of a donut. So it could go one way or the other. That I mean, obvious, really, but it could go like. Don't be surprised if Maguire does really well against Haaland, but also don't be surprised if Haaland rips him apart. You know what I mean? Big up Joe, what you saying, lad? Big up Dutch. If Evans and Fridge are at centre back, Haaland getting a hat trick. I mean, you got to fancy your odds there, aren't you? Haaland against Evans and Maguire. But I just say, don't be surprised if they actually do well because they're very experienced. But you got to be backing Haaland against them two, surely. Yes, yes, Staffy, what you saying, Bray? Chance here for Brighton. 2-0. 2-0. Great finish. Great finish from Ansu Fati, mate. And that is bleak for Ajax. Mate, they're actually awful, man. They're awful. What is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? I can't believe how bad Ajax are, man. This is man when we played them like early years of the Champions League under Mancini, and they slapped us up, man. 3-1, I think it was. This is not the Ajax of that year, that's for sure. This is so easy for Brighton as well. Guy cuts in, does a little bit of trickery. Standard ball. What is that defender doing? He doesn't try and make a challenge or block the shot or anything. This defender who tracks Ansu Fati, watch him. He's just chilling. He's just chilling. Does he try and put a foot out to block the shot or anything? He's just like, nah. That is so poor, man. Wow. Good. Nice little finish from Ansu Fati. I don't get too much power. He just gets the placement on it, but that is mad. These are dusted, man. These are dusted. Yeah, it's a madness. It's a madness. These are so bad. Big up German chicken. But by the way, I've never asked you this question, chicken wing. But what is a German chicken wing? Like, is it a flavor of chicken wing? Is it a style of like how you cook the chicken wing? Like, or is it just are you German and you like chicken wings? Like, well, what's the situation there with the name? I've always wondered, but I've just never asked you, innit? Barcelona is selling their Camp Nou seats for €300. They are broke. They're brokies. Yeah, they are broke, man. They are broke. That's a madness. Big up German chicken wing. But please answer the question because I'm curious as to why your name is German chicken wing. Yeah, they got serious financial problems, man. If they're selling seats for €300. How far do you think Brighton will go in the Europa? Well, I don't know, bro. It's difficult to say, really, isn't it? It's the first European campaign they've had. I mean, can they win it? I mean, there's some decent teams in it in the Europa League. But I think for me, oh my God, could have been 3-0. I tell you, Ajax got to be careful here, man. Because if they concede another, that was very close to going in as well. If they concede another, this could turn 4, 5, 6 very, very quickly. I think for me, bro, if they can get to the sort of, if they could make this quarterfinals, I think that'd be incredible for them. The first European campaign, getting to the quarterfinals, that'd be sick. But yeah, getting out of the group, but can they get out of the group? This is the thing. This puts them to 4 points, but they're still behind Athens and they're still behind Marseille. So it's not home and dry. But of course, if they finish third, they'll go to Conference League and then maybe they could do it there. You know what I mean? Because they'd probably rather win the Conference League than like get to the semi-finals. Oh, Ajax have just hit the post. The first real bit of play from Ajax. The guy hit the post, man. Yes, protocol. What are you saying, Bray? Yeah, bro, we were speaking about Wirtz before, lad. I've just seen your post, and I've seen both of his assists today. I'm saying we're gonna do a Leverkusen watch along soon, man, so we can proper scout him up. When I say I've not seen Wirtz, I don't mean I've never seen him. By the way, just clarify. I have seen him, and I've seen a lot of his goals and assists, but I've just never seen him play a full 90 minutes because I've never watched a Leverkusen game. That's basically the clarification there. But yeah, man, big up for the tweet, bro, because that was yeah, that's nice little stats in it. Nice little stats, man. They're ahead of Athens on goal difference, albeit. Yeah, but Joe, I'm pretty sure, bro, it doesn't go off goal difference, does it? It goes off head to head. That's the thing, and they got beat off Athens in the first game. Unless they've changed the rules there, bro. I don't know if they've changed the rules, Joe, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, bro, that it's head to head in the group stages. Yes, Moji's. What are you saying, bro? Another assist for Wirtz. What? Nah. Another one. Another one? You know that woman. Another one? No way. Wow. Wirtz, 1 goal, 3 assists. Jeez, man. That is mad. That is insane. That is mad. His stats are crazy. His stats are unreal. Unreal, man. I'll tell you what, man. These people who are saying Wirtz is better than Musiala, I'm going to have to This pressure on this Leverkusen watch along is growing. I'm going to have to do this soon, man. I need to judge this for myself. I need to see what you guys are seeing. I don't know. Nah, I think you're wrong there, Keto, bro. I think you're wrong on that price because he's contracted until 2027, right? So 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027. He's got 3 years left on his contract in the summer. 3 years, right? So his Leverkusen are in a very strong position. He's 2021. His stats last season were very impressive. His stats this season are insane. And if he has a good Euros in the summer, bro, you're talking 100 mil plus. Easy. Easy, bro. I think you're too low there, man. I think you're too low. You're just a German who likes chicken wings. That's fair. That is fair, man. I like chicken wings. I love chicken wings, mate. Big up, Bray. Yes, Paul. Welcome in, mate. Yeah, I think you're talking 100 mil minimum. Because his stats this year are mad. And like I say, if he has a decent Euros, then all bets are off, man. All bets are off. Ooh. KFC or McDonald's. Ooh. See, this is the thing, man, about KFC. I do feel that KFC chicken burgers recently, over the last few years, have decreased in quality. But their chicken on the bone is still well nice. Popcorn chicken is well nice. Their gravy is obviously well nice. But Mackey's is just standing it, you know what I mean? I like them both, bro, to be honest with you. I probably would edge KFC. I'd say a KFC is probably... I feel like I'm eating more real food from KFC. Whereas I know McDonald's on the adverts are like, it's 100% beef. Well, it is, because you're telling us it is, and if it wasn't, then you'd be getting in big trouble. But at the same time, like at the end of the day, if I'm eating a chicken drumstick, right, I know for a fact that's a chicken drumstick. You know what I mean? That ain't no processed chicken. That's a real piece of chicken there. You know, I'm eating real food. So yeah, listen, it's a bit of a madness. Plus, I used to work at KFC, man, so I got to be loyal in it. I got to be loyal to the KFC man. Them. I used to work there, and to be honest with you, I proper enjoyed it, man. I can't lie, proper enjoyed it. It was a mega job. I was on £4 an hour. I was on £4 an hour, and I loved it. It was mint. You know what I mean? Chilling. You know, making the burgers was class. I like that position of the burger man. You know what I mean? You get the screen, it tell you what burgers to make and that, what wraps to make. Like it was good, man. I enjoyed it. £4 an hour. How old was I? I was 16. I was 16 years old, bro. I was 16 years old working at KFC. And it was good, man. The only thing I'd say is like there was some jobs worths there. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like you're working at KFC, man. Like, chill out. You know what I mean? Like proper, like like if you was working there during the day or something, right? And like it was dead because like no one's eating KFC at 11 a.m. Like everything was done, everything was clean. You were stocked up and everything. And sometimes you get people and like, go and do this for me, and you just be like, you're asking me to do something because you just don't want me to study. But at the end of the day, there's nothing to do, so they just tell you to do stuff sometimes when there was actually nothing to do, just so you was doing something. It's just like, bro, come on, man. But on the whole, I really enjoyed it, man. I really enjoyed it. Did you get free food? Yeah, man. You got a free what's it called? A free meal on every shift. And as well, it was mint, bro, because because you worked there, sometimes they made our own little creations, which was sick, mate. So the chicken wings, because you can't be eating fried chicken every day. That's probably not good for you, right? So the chicken wings, for us, you couldn't buy them, but we did it. Put them in the griller. So you grilled the chicken wings. So you're eating grilled chicken wings rather than fried chicken wings. Healthier, man. You were stealing some chicken, don't lie. Oh man, you got it when you get your meal, just whack an extra piece of chicken or something in there. You know what I mean? It's par for the course, but you know it's one of them, innit? You know, I enjoyed it, man. I feel like everyone's got to get a job like that, really, when they're young, innit? Like some sort of job where they just get a bit of cash. But yeah, on the whole, man, it was decent. It was a decent little place to work. I enjoyed it. My first job ever, so it's pretty mad. What happened to Burger King slowly vanishing? Yeah, they're disappearing, mate. They're disappearing rapid, bro. You know what, Massam? You know what's a madness about Korean barbecue food, right? Is I thought I was gonna love it. And then where did I get Korean barbecue? I got Korean barbecue from somewhere. Oh, you know what it might have been? It might have been Wingstop, actually. So if it was Wingstop, then that might not be like a fair representation. But I had it somewhere and I was like, rah, this ain't for me, this. But it might have been Wingstop, bro. So that's probably not like the best place to actually try Korean barbecue. But like I feel like I would like it, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, on a real man, KFC was a sick place to work. Yeah, so you know what, Mojis? There's actually a place called Pho, like a restaurant brand, like a chain of restaurants. I've been there. Tasty, mate. Tasty. Would you take De Zerbi after Pep? If not, who would you take? Oh, mate. Honestly, I think that question of who the next Pep manager is, like manager after Pep, I think it's hard, bro. I think it's hard, mate, because there's no one really there who's slamming. Like Brighton are slamming, but it's still a huge gamble to get De Zerbi in at this stage. But he's got to be in the conversation for sure. I think Luis Enrique, regardless of what happened since he's left Barcelona, has to be involved in the conversation. Maybe Nagelsmann could be involved if he leaves Germany. Apparently, he's only got 2-year contracts. But yeah, I don't know if there's any other managers out there that you probably consider. Other than that, it's like an ex-City manager, or maybe an Ange. Yeah, maybe Ange. Do I think Newcastle will get through the group? Do I think they'll get through the group? Let me put it on screen and we can have a look at it. I would say at this moment in time, I can't see that, can you? I'd say at this moment in time, it ain't looking good, bruv. So 3 games left. So their next game now, Newcastle, is away at Dortmund. If they draw that game, then their next game after that will be PSG away, right? And PSG by that point, right, they'll probably beat AC Milan in their next game. So they'll be on 9. So PSG don't even need to win that game. I think they've got to win it, but I think they've got to beat Dortmund in the next match. I think they have to beat Dortmund in the next match, man. I think if they don't beat Dortmund, I think they're in trouble. So at this moment in time, if you're pushing me for an answer, I would say nah. I would say I don't think they do qualify because I just don't. Like I say, they've got to beat Dortmund. If they beat Dortmund, they'll go to what, 7? Yeah, 5, 6, 7. Then they play PSG away. I don't think they beat them away. I think they get beat at home. Away. I think they get beat at PSG. I do. I know they smacked them up at St James's Park. I don't think that happens at PSG. I think PSG beat them at PSG. Dortmund will probably beat AC Milan. Not guaranteed, but probably, which will put them on 7. And then obviously they'll be joint second. Head-to-head will come into it. And then maybe Dortmund play PSG final game. Newcastle play AC Milan. Yeah, they've got to beat Dortmund for me. I think if they beat Dortmund, they probably qualify. If they don't beat Dortmund, I think it's tricky, man. I think it's a tricky one. So yeah, that's where I'm at. At this moment in time, I'm saying no because I don't think they beat Dortmund at Dortmund. And I think if they don't beat Dortmund at Dortmund, I think it's a rip situation. Big up to Chris Lefevre coming in with a new YouTube membership. Welcome to the squad. Big up, Chris. Thank you very much for joining, my mate. And you have now been entered as well into the draw for this Sunday secret shirt giveaway. All members entered into the draw this Sunday. Half time, we will be giving away a shirt courtesy of Secret Shirt Company, and I'll be opening mine as well, which is it's getting to me now because I'm like, I feel like he's roasted me, innit? I feel like he's gonna roast me and give me a United shirt, but who knows what he's done? Well, I don't know. But yeah, big up Chris, man. Thank you very much for supporting me on the channel, and good luck for this Sunday, mate, with the draw. Oh, Mojis. With the jokes, Bray says La Fever needs La Medicine. Fucking hell. Big up Chris, mate. What did you make of Mojis' joke? Should we time him out? Oh god. I think United will go through. Let's have a look. United. Okay, so their next game is against Copenhagen. They'll probably win, but not guaranteed. Is it Copenhagen? It is Copenhagen. Yeah, so they'll probably beat Copenhagen, but not guaranteed. Bayern will probably beat Galatasaray, which means United will go to 6 points. Galatasaray on 4, so United will go above Galatasaray. But Galatasaray then do not have to play Bayern Munich in their final 2 games. United do. So Galatasaray, let's say they beat Copenhagen. What's the final game in that group? Wow. Okay, so I basically say it's going to come down to that Galatasaray versus Man United game, innit? So yeah, let me see how this works. So Bayern will go to 12. United go to 6. So United will go above Galatasaray. But then United play Galatasaray. If that's a draw, it'll go into match day 6. But Galatasaray play Copenhagen in match day 6 and United play Bayern. So United get beat off Bayern, Galatasaray beat Copenhagen, they go through. So I would say that's difficult, man, because United have basically got to beat Copenhagen and Galatasaray in the next 2 matches. If they do that, they qualify. Did he beat Galatasaray away from home? I don't think they do. I don't think they do. I don't think they qualify, bro. I don't think they qualify. I don't think they qualify because I don't think they beat Galatasaray away from home. And I think that will mean that they don't qualify because I think Galatasaray will beat Copenhagen. And that'll be enough for Galatasaray. Providing that Man United get beat match day 6 against Bayern. I mean, Bayern by that time will already have topped the group. So they might rest up. But if they don't, then there's a great chance that that United get knocked out. RGS says, take some ibuprofen. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, no, I don't think United qualify, man. I don't think they qualify. Because I don't think they beat Galatasaray away, and I think they need to. Yeah, Phil, join me tomorrow, man. All that United content starts tomorrow on the channel. We'll be spamming it out. It ain't easy away at Galatasaray. Yeah, I don't think they beat Galatasaray away. And they need to for them to qualify. So to be fair, they'll probably get Europa League, which ain't really great for them, you know what I mean? But yeah, they'll probably get Europa League. They'll probably finish 3rd and drop down into the Europa League. And then Liverpool and United will be in the Europa League, man. Yo, that'll be mad. That'll be mad, that. So the Ajax captain is injured. He's gone off. He got injured time ago. Is that Bergwijn guy who scored 1 goal against City and for Spurs? That's all he ever did in his Spurs career. Yeah, he's injured, mate. And I think João Pedro's getting subbed off as well. 15 minutes to go here in this game. This is a huge win for Brighton. Huge win. Providing they don't throw it away. I tell you what, man, right? I done a tweet, right? And I put Wirtz on Musiala. Everyone, like not everyone, but I gotta say, like 90% of people are saying Wirtz. Yo, this Florian Wirtz a real baller, isn't he, man? He's a serious baller. You guys love him. I need to get on this, man. Yeah, I'm gonna check the fixtures, man. We need to watch. You know what we might have to do? Yeah, we might just have to watch like a bit of a dead game. You know what I mean? Like rather than waiting for like a mint Leverkusen game. I can't wait no longer, man. I can't wait no longer. Who's a decent team, man? Hoffenheim. Union Berlin. They're a decent team, innit? Wait, why the 15th? I thought there was a decent team for Union Berlin. Didn't they come like second last year or something? What the fuck? Why Union Berlin's 15th? And then they're in the Champions League, innit? Union Berlin. Union Berlin. Yeah, they're in the Champions League, mate. They've had a bad start. What's going on with them? Yo, we might have to watch that one, you know. I might just have to force a watch along here, guys, to be honest with you. Union Berlin play Leverkusen on the 12th of November. City are playing that day. Watch City play it. Oh, City play at 4:30. What time's that game on? 2:30. Yeah, I might watch that, you know. I might just stick that on. We might just have to force it, guys. I'm waiting for like a sick game, like a Bayern Munich or Dortmund, but it's not coming for a long time. So we might just have to force it and just watch a bit of a dead game. But Union Berlin is still a decent side. They're a Champions League team, so LB, you said Jack Grealish played excellent against young boys, but if Doku played 90 minutes without a goal or assist, he'd have cooked online. I think Doku and Grealish both played well, bro. Paul. Yes, Diana, on holiday in Mallorca, Spain. Nice. That is a jealous situation for me. Did you watch the highlights yet? Highlights of what, bro? Which game? Ajax or Ajax? Ajax. Yeah, guys, we're gonna have to force that, man. We're gonna have to force it. Force it, man. Florian Wirtz, watch along. We will be there. We will be there. I cannot believe how bad they are. And I keep saying it, probably annoying you, but I genuinely cannot believe how bad Ajax are. Like, I don't. It's a madness. Leon, I don't know much about Ngannou because I don't really watch UFC. I'm going to start getting into it. I've watched a few fights this week. When I go on YouTube, it keeps on popping up with old fights. So I keep watching it, but I don't really know much about the guy. But I back in Fury, man. I rate Fury. So I'll go for a Fury win. And then isn't he fighting Usyk in December as well? LB, can you disclose why you left City Extra? Rumour has it that they weren't paying you enough. Rumours from who, man? I did the accounts. What you on about? Funny, man. Usyk is injured, is he? No way. The street. 2-1 for Aberdeen. Yo, that's a big result for Aberdeen if they can hold on to that, you know. I think that puts them second in the group. Look at the Gravenberch goal and the Nunez miss. All right, let me check it now, bro. Right, bear me a second, chat. I'm having a quick look at this Gravenberch goal. Ryan Gravenberch, there it is. Mate, they need to slow down these clips, man. Oh wow, Nunez. No. Oh my God, Nunez! What? No way! Nunez has missed that. Oh my God! Oh my God! How on earth did he miss that? What the hell? What the hell? Nah, that is hilarious, man. How has Nunez missed that? Oh my God, no way. No way. That is hilarious. Oh my God, no way did he miss that. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is too fucking fun. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. Oh God, man, that is hilarious. That is actually hilarious. That is hilarious. I can't believe how bad that is. I can't believe how bad that is. Guys, you need to check. If you're not seeing it, guys, you need to check it out, man. Oh my days. That is too funny. That is too funny. Right, I'm back with you now, chat. I'm back with you. Sorry about that. I was temporarily away. Yes, 55 with a donation. Rumor has it that they caught you not using Manscaped, so City actually sacked you. That's so fucking funny. That is too funny, bro. Do you know that Lionel Messi declared that with two strickers like Lautaro Martinez and Julian Alvarez, Argentina is one of the favourites for the next World Cup? Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Argentina have a decent squad, you know, with or without Messi, so they'll be dangerous. Of course they will. They'll be dangerous, man. That is hilarious. God, I can't get over how bad that fucking that misses. Please, if you've not seen it, go and check out the Darwin Nunez miss, man. Because that has made my day. That has absolutely made my day. It's mad as well because I actually rate Nunez. I think that like he's a good player. I just feel like I don't know, something's not clicking for. You know what I mean? Because that's not right, man. That's not right that he's missing that. Something ain't right with him. That is too fucking funny. Can't get over how bad it is. Like my mind is just like, where did you see the clip? If you go onto Reddit, right? Reddit and go onto the soccer subreddit of soccer. They put every single goal up on there. Every goal, everything. Like whatever you want, you can just get like the clips, like everything just gets uploaded, so you can just watch it all. Like not streamed, it's only clips, but you can just go on it and just see it. So whenever you guys say, "Oh, LB, go check this goal out that's just gone in," I just go straight to there, and boom. Would you say he chose the wrong club? A good one, that Melton. No, actually, funny enough, to answer the question seriously, I actually think that he chose the right club. I think Nunez is a perfect club for Liverpool, but something ain't right, man. Because I do like him. He's a good player, but there's something not quite right about him. That is too fucking funny. Haaland were cooking that Liverpool team. I think most strikers were going to do well in that Liverpool team, bro. Because look at they create chances. They create chances, and teams press them as well, man. They leave space in behind for Liverpool players. But yeah, it's. I would say, yeah, I agree in the sense that I think him playing at Liverpool would be very similar to how he played at Dortmund, in that there's a lot of space for him to run into behind. But at City, it's a completely different style. Completely different style. 2-2 now at Aberdeen. Still not the worst result in the world for Aberdeen, but a win would have been huge for them. Roll to 10 KLB. Yeah, man. 100%. We move. We got to get 9K first, but I think we can get to 10K by Christmas. We've got 2 months left. I think 10K is doable by Christmas, 100%. Yeah, Metal Tim, bro. That's why I try not to really speak about it, man, because then the chat just goes domination mode, and then I'm just like, fuck's sake. But I probably started that by speaking about it myself. When's my first stream tomorrow? What's the plan tomorrow? I normally do a show with Lee Gunner at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon on his channel. Oh no, it's 3. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. I've got a show with Never a Foul at 2, providing I'm still doing it. Then at 3 o'clock, I'm on Lee Gunner. Busy day Fridays. So I'll either be live. I might do a show at 1 in the afternoon, and I'm gonna try and get a show in the evening. Get a United fan on and have like a little bit of a me versus United fan, and then probably do some more stuff on Saturday with the derby as well. You know what I mean? But we'll see in it. We'll see. And message people tomorrow. Well, as we come to the end of this game, I just keep repeating myself, man. But I'm actually stunned at how bad Ajax were. Listen, Brighton are a good team. Don't get me wrong. Brighton are a very, very solid side. But this has just been abysmal, man. It's been abysmal. Thoughts on Cole Palmer? Bro, people in the chat will confirm that I was always saying last year Cole Palmer's a good player, man. Problem for Cole Palmer last year is so this is the thing. He's a right winger. His best position is he's a right winger. He can play in the middle, and I've said he can play in the middle. The problem is at City, whenever he played in the middle at City, Mahrez played on the right. That's not going to work. For Palmer to play in the middle, in the midfield. He needs a fast right winger, and he's getting that now with Sterling. So he either plays right wing or he plays in the middle with a fast winger. At City, he played mainly on the left wing last year. He played 9 minutes right wing. And whenever he did play in the middle, Mahrez was the right winger. So he could never play the ball in behind. I said, people, man, this guy's a player. I'm telling you, he's a player. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of gutted that he's left. But at the same time, I don't think he would have ever got the game time required at right wing. And at the end of the day, 45 million is still a good fee. But I think he'll cook for Chelsea. I do think he'll cook for him. I do think he'll cook. Big up, Reese. Cheers, bro. Is Casemiro still injured? I don't know, you know. Do you want me to check? I'm on Prem injuries, isn't it? Prem injuries. Man United. Casemiro. Nah, it sounds like he'll be back. Sounds like he should be back for the City game at the weekend. Should be fine. That Nunez miss was mad. It was crazy, wasn't it? Been the best thing all night, to be honest with you. It's been the best thing all night. Yo, any Americans in the chat? When's the Super Bowl, man? What are we saying? Or what's the other one? Fucking what's the other big day? Not Independence Day. What is it? Or is it Independence Day? Nah. What's that? Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's another big day, isn't it? For the NFL. I try and watch the NFL Super Bowl and Thanksgiving. I try and watch the NFL, man. So when's that coming up, man? 2nd of November. Buzz in. What's that? Is that the Super Bowl or is that the Super Bowl? Is that Thanksgiving? November 28th, November 26th. We're getting some different dates here, guys. Thanksgiving last Thursday of November, which is the 30th. That's another date entered into the thing. Super Bowl in February, Thanksgiving in November. Cool. So is it the 30th then? Because the last Thursday in November is the 30th of November. So is that Thanksgiving when they have like loads of games on? 23rd. Yeah, that's the second to last November. That's the second to last Thursday. So it's the 23rd. Buzzing. Yeah, I'm gonna watch some NFL on that day, man. I think. What time Super Bowl in the UK? It's normally pretty a grim time. Like, if you're going to go to a pub in the UK to watch Super Bowl, normally it's like late. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. But some pubs will stay open or some bars will stay open. But it's pretty fun, man. I went to the last one when Rihanna was on it. I went. Who do I support? My NFL team. I always forget, man. I always say it's the team that got cancelled on the name. But I forgot. I always forget the team that I support. But yeah, it's the team that got cancelled on the name. Yeah. But what are they called now, Keegan? What's the new name? It's like the Washington Generals or something like that, isn't it? Is that what they call Washington Generals? Fuck, no way. You being serious, bro? Oh my god, no way, man. That just sums it up, doesn't it? The Commanders. Are you being serious? Is that actually real? So for people that don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, it's full time. We're gonna have a chat about something else now. So yeah, basically what happened was, right, when I was getting into NFL, I was like, how do I pick a team? So my mate was like, oh, we'll go on Google and we'll go on like a random NFL team selector. And I got picked the Redskins, right? Anyway, so Redskins is about the indigenous Americans And basically, the team apparently got told to change the name because it was what you say, like offensive or whatever. So they had to change the name to what? The Commanders. And now Keegan's saying now apparently they got to change it back because the original indigenous community are now mad that they changed it. That is crazy. That is a madness. No way. That's crazy, man. That is actually crazy. So they're going to change it back to Redskins then because the indigenous community is saying now we want it to be named after us or whatever. Is that what they're saying? That is a madness. LB gone global. Yeah, honestly, man, it's crazy. So yeah, that's my team, but I don't actually think I've ever watched them play because whenever I watch NFL, it's usually the Super Bowl, or like Thanksgiving. I'll watch some games on Thanksgiving or whatever. Like I very rarely will. In fact, very rarely. I never just tune in and watch an NFL game. So I don't think I've ever actually watched a game. Buffalo Bills was more wrong. What? Explain that to me, bro. I don't know what that means, innit? And every time they go out, they are representing him and what he did for the Indians. Fucking hell. Owners don't want to change it back to the Redskins. What? That is a madness. So just to clarify the situation now, just to make sure I've got this right. They were originally called the Redskins, named after the indigenous community. They then got told it was offensive, so then they changed the name from Redskins to the Commanders, but then the indigenous community didn't like the fact that they changed the name away from the Redskins, so they want them to change the name back to the Redskins, but the current owner now doesn't want to change the name. That is wild. That is wild. I don't have an NBA team, bro. Basketball ain't my gig, man. I just can't get into basketball. Like NFL, I actually like NFL. I've said this before. I actually like NFL. I played Madden. I understood the rules. I got it. I think it's actually a pretty sick sport. I think it takes too long at times. It's a bit slow. But ultimately, fundamentally, I actually enjoy American football. I actually enjoy the sport. Basketball, man. I just can't get behind basketball. It's just, which is mad, really, because that is quick, innit? You know, it's end to end. It's boom, boom, boom. I just can't get into it. Baseball, can't get into it. Can't get to baseball either. American football for me is the only one really that I rate. Ice hockey team again. The thing is with ice hockey I find like is more like interesting because it's like, right, this is a bit of a mad sport. Like the guys are skating around on ice, whacking a puck in the net. Like, but again, I don't find the sport interesting. I'm more curious watching that. I'm like, whoa, what's that? This is pretty mad. Whereas like NFL, I actually enjoy it. You know what I mean? I get it. I do think it's mint. I should probably go to an NFL game one. I've never been to an NFL game. Obviously, they have some in London, don't they? So I might actually go and watch one. But that is a wildness, bro. Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, bro, that you just blown my mind there, Keegan. That is wild as if. But that is my team. If I actually have a team, but really, I don't really have a team. But that is my team. If I was ever watching one, that is my team because it got picked on a random Google generator. But yeah, man, I actually enjoy it. And like I say, I watched, not watched, to learn the rules. I downloaded Madden and I started playing Madden years ago. And I got the rules within like an hour. I was like, yo, I get it. And I was just Hail Mary it all the time. But yeah, listen, I'm gonna dip in it. I'm gonna dip off. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, big up to everyone that joined me tonight. If you've not seen the Nunez miss, go check out the Nunez miss because it's hilarious. And yeah, man, I'm thinking about Twitch streams returning at some point soon because people are asking for it. And I actually feel today like, yeah, Twitch streams are on the horizon. So maybe we'll play some Madden. Who knows? Maybe we'll play some Madden. Anyway, listen, guys, I'm going to dip. Thanks for joining me, man. Big up to everyone. Make sure you drop a like on the way out. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. As I say, tomorrow, I'll probably do a stream at about 1-ish. Then I'm on Never a Foul at 2, League Winner at 3. And I'll probably do some main sort of derby day stuff in the evening tomorrow. And I'm going to fit in, by the way, I'm going to do a call-in show at some point as well. Whether it's tomorrow or whether it's Saturday, I'm not quite decided yet. Got to see my schedule. But yeah, I'll try and put a community post out in good time so you guys can see it. But yeah, listen, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Big up to everyone that joined. Big up to Brighton for getting a big, big W. And I'll catch you tomorrow. See you in a bit, guys.